Hello and welcome to a rainy summer evening in Hanoi. 6 years ago or so, I was sitting in a bunker in Copenhagen, an actual World War II bomb shelter that had been turned into a recording studio. And I had an idea. I was working on this short film score and I needed some suspense. So I started tapping my viola with a pencil, like a collegno. And I thought, that's a cool sound. Let's get more of that. So I put up a pair of stereo mics and started walking around the bunker and recording the same note over and over again. Hello, how are you? Yes, you're famous now. And by accident, I soloed one track and then I sort of randomized down the solo button, bringing in more and more tracks. And that was an incredible effect, this sort of expanding sound. And then I thought, wouldn't that be cool as a virtual instrument? And the rest, as I say, is history. It was clear to me from the beginning that I was not interested in competing with conventional sample libraries. I was not interested in bread and butter. There are plenty of big companies that do that very well. I wanted to do the things the other companies don't do, to live in the cracks of the sample library business. Come up with ideas that were a little bit crazy and out there. And that is certainly evident in Bunker Strings Volume 1 and 2, which gives you a whole range of articulations you don't really get anywhere else, like drumstick collegno. The bass drumstick collegno in particular has been used on a ton of film score. It is just stupidly powerful. In Volume 2, the shorts are actually played with guitar plectrum, a la Johnny Greenwood. And a whole lot more. The next thing I sampled was a harmonium. It used to be part of the apartment I was renting in Copenhagen, and when I moved to Vietnam, where I am right now, I wanted to take it with me. Of course I couldn't, but I could at least sample the heck out of it. So that's what I did. I sampled not just all the notes with 3 round robins, I also sampled all the noises it made. So obviously the sound of the foot pump, and the sound of the key bed. But also the sound of the stops being pulled in and out. And that gives it a very intimate, raw feeling. You really feel like you're sitting in front of a 1910 Danish harmonium. And of course, in true bunker sample fashion, it can also do impossible things. You have this effects matrix. Then I moved to Vietnam and started exploring the wonderful instrument of this country. There's one instrument in particular that's very unique, the Dan Bo. It is incredibly difficult to play properly, but in true bunker samples fashion, I played it with a violin bow and ran it through distortion and an octave pedal. And then it sounds like this. Joseph Trapanese, who did the score for The Witcher on Netflix, told me that he's using this particular instrument all over that score. So if you want that sound, The best part is it's pretty damn cheap. I do miss the bunker in Copenhagen, but I've partnered with a great studio in Hanoi, and I've done 4 libraries there now. I recorded a Vietnamese lithophone, which is like a marimba made of stone, and it's a wonderful sound. And of course, this is also where I recorded the Intimate Strings Iromia series. It started with the viola, playing incredibly soft articulations, recorded very, very close. I wanted to create the most human and intimate string instrument I could. So you get some incredibly soft longs, and you get a whole range of improvised textures that are great for playing chords. And finally, you get 4 different lengths of swells. But that's not all. Every articulation in this library comes both with mute and without. And there's a cello. And the violin is going to be released within the next few weeks. So as you can hear, the sounds I make are not bread and butter. It is up to you to get the most out of them. They're designed to inspire you creatively and to add something to your sonic palette that the standard bread and butter library doesn't give you. And best of all, I try to keep reasonable prices. Even more so now during the summer sale, which is set to end on July 6th in a few days. All single instruments are 40% off, and bundles, which already come with a discount, are 30% off. There's also 2 special bundles in the sale. You can get the entire Bunker Savers collection for $299. That's more than 50% off. And if you buy the Iromia bundle, the intimate cello, viola, and violin, you get the pre-order of the violin. So as soon as it's released, you have the whole set of all 3 instruments. So once again, the summer sale ends this Sunday, July 6th, and it's going to be a while before I sell my creations this cheap again. I hope you find something you like.